What's up, everybody out there? Welcome to Keeping It Not Tied podcast. I'm Lamont.
I'm Shay.
Welcome to our latest episode number 15.
Number 15?
Yeah, we rocking and rolling.
Oh.
Being consistent. Getting
That's
it out there.
another milestone.
15? That's a milestone, huh?
Yes, yep.
Every 5.
Every 5. But it has 20, but that 20 about to be big.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So how is your day going?
It's going.
It's going.
So we were starting to film like off days, which is weird than what we normally will film. But it's cool though.
Getting off schedule, but still getting it out.
Getting it done, yeah.
But I think because your mom was here.
Yeah.
That's probably why. Because the last time when we didn't film, it was because my parents were here. And we had just got back from New Orleans and stuff, so.
Nuh-uh. Well, yeah, they were still here.
They
but
were
then you
still
had
here.
got sick. But then why did we do it last? But they weren't here till last week.
Oh, that was another week we didn't do it.
That was weird.
What
were we doing?
I don't think there was no excuse.
I think we were just tired. Like we were just tired because you was in the theater watching. You were watching something down there for a minute.
I might have been watching. Was that? No, I don't know.
Watching something.
I don't know.
All the days just run together.
They do all run together.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm a essential worker, so I have to go in the office still, and everybody is at home in quarantine and staying at home. But yeah, so I went to work and everything.
Take care of business.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool though.
Ask you about your day. I always ask you about your week. How was your week?
Oh, my week. My week was awesome.
It was awesome.
I had a good week because my birthday was this week. And, of course, I couldn't go anywhere, so you made it extra special.
You're fishing an old head now.
Excuse me? No, I'm not. Still young. But so my honey bunches did a little scavenger hunt for me. We have it on our Instagram page. And it was very thoughtful, unexpected. I did not know what was going on, so it was special. I was getting my birthday. My birthday was on Friday, so I was getting up, getting ready. Just doing my birthday, getting ready. My mom was here in town. She said that she was not letting the virus keep her away from celebrating my 35th birthday with me. So that was bomb. So she came. She was here. My mom is a cooker. I don't know, for y'all that don't know, she cook. She don't mind cooking. She love to cook. She gonna cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's gonna be like a spread every single time.
There's no such thing as a diet. There's no such thing as watching what you eat when she's here.
No, she don't care. Like you could say, we're not eating pork, we're not eating beef, we're not eating meat. She don't care. She gonna cook it, and you're gonna eat it. So yeah, she gonna cook it, and she ain't gonna care. And if you don't eat, she don't care either because she gonna make you eat.
She gonna force it down your mouth.
So she cooked like all this food. So she was actually up in the morning. She was making breakfast, doing her normal, and Lamont was like, "Well, I boiled you some eggs." Cause I eat boiled eggs somewhere. I was like, he being extra sweet because my birthday. He done boiled me some eggs.
Cause some morning you are like, baby, can you boil me 2 eggs? It's always 2 eggs, 2 eggs, right? So I boiled 2 eggs.
Yes, you boiled me 2 eggs, and then you're like, So I was like, okay, you were doing something because it was like a conference call. We work for the same company. It was this conference call, so we was on a conference call for work. So I was like, okay. So I go downstairs, and I think I was about to start fixing the boys a plate. My mama didn't even say anything. I'm fixing the kids' plates, getting ready. I think I was about to make some coffee. So I'm just, moving around the kitchen. So Lamont comes downstairs. He's like, did you get your eggs? I was like, no, but I'll get them. Like, thank you, babe, I'll get them. So he's like, but you have a special egg in there. And I said, a special egg? So I go over and I look, and there's my 2 boiled eggs, and he had like a little Easter egg in the bowl of my eggs. And I was like, what is this? So my birthday most of the time falls within a week to 2 weeks of Easter. So he got me like a little, like a Easter, I opened up an Easter egg, and it was like a clue. And I was like, what is this? It was like a scavenger hunt. And I was like, really? Outside. All outside.
Some fresh air.
Yes. So we were out there. It was like 9-something in the morning. I'm outside. But it was special. And I, found out my little clues and everything. And then at the end, I got a new ring. Not wearing it right now because it's too big. I have baby fingers. So it's too big. So we had to get it sized. Everything is closed. The whole world is just shut down right now. But I have it, and it's beautiful, and I love it. So it was amazing. So you made it extra special. I love it. It was so unexpected. So I got a new ring, and then my mom made like a big dinner, like Thanksgiving. Had some dinner, And one of our friends that came over got me a gift, and we hung out for a little bit, trying to do the social distancing, but it was tough. And it was cool, so it was fun. And then you got to
recover the whole next day.
Oh yeah, Saturday was a beat done for me. I was done like the whole day Saturday, all day. And then my sinuses were also on 10, so my allergies was done. So I had a hangover in the house with my husband. Is that crazy? And then like my eyes were like running nonstop, like just running, like running water. But my mom did give me, she had some medicine, and she gave me one of her pills, and like everything makes me sleepy. So I was asleep like all day Saturday, but I was up. I
got up like 8:30,
like
8 o'clock
at night, and I was ready to go.
Right.
I was good. I was like, okay, everybody's chilling, sleep. I'm up, ready to go. Yes. And then you gave me a bag. He got me a new purse. It was late coming, but I got it on Monday.
I was so pissed about that too.
I bought that, you were mad
because I bought it like a week and a half before your birthday, right? Mm-hmm. So I knew that it was going to
be here.
Because funny thing is, I didn't tell you, but I got because it was Nordstrom's. They sent me what was it?
Nordstrom's.
They sent me like a notification, right? They had like, it was like men's boots on sale, right? For $10, right? For $10. I'm like, $10? Let me check this out. So then I went to the actual link. It was boots on sale starting at $10, right?
But it was probably something you didn't even want, right?
But no, they had a lot of stuff.
Really? Oh yeah, they
had like some boots. They had some what is the water boots type? Mm-hmm. And they had some other like jersey type shoes or whatever. I got those.
Get some boots?
One of them was $16.
You didn't tell me that.
One was $16 and one was $20. So I paid $36.
Good. Oh, so you got both of them?
Both of them, right?
Oh, okay. But you didn't tell me that.
They had so much more. Like I didn't want to be greedy because they had like some. I got like too many pairs of brown shoes.
That's crazy that you found a good little. So did your shoes come?
Yeah, they came. But that's the thing.
When did your shoes come?
So the shoes came in 3 days. In 3 days.
You weren't kidding.
So I had
looked. You can't tell me all this.
But no, I went and looked at the website.
So I
saw your bag. You ain't seen the shoes. But so I saw the bag. And I looked at the bag like a few weeks prior, but the bag was on sale. So I'm like, I should go ahead and get this bag since it's on sale, right? And so
But you know why they sent you that? Because you know how it'd be the marketing thing. You remember you got me those boots from there like even last year. Those boots, and it was like a little water with the orange on there. Yeah, that's why they sent you that.
But that's good. You can
it's marketing, though. That's good marketing. But you got some boots for what was?
But that doesn't matter though. But get back to the story. So those came in 3 days. So I'm like, okay, well your bag's gonna get here in plenty of time because you got a whole week and a half, and then it's supposed to come. I'm watching the tracking. It's supposed to come on your birthday. Mm-hmm. It's already, you can look at UPS and it shows you, it says out for delivery.
Right.
So it was out for delivery in the morning. So I'm okay, it's going to come right here on your birthday. Like 1 o'clock, I get a notification from UPS saying your package is being delayed. It never in life has ever said that while it's been on the delivery. On the truck for delivery. That's never happened. It said, due to some emergency circumstance, your package is going to be delayed. I'm like, ain't that some mess?
And your boots came in like some days.
In 3 days. And it took you a whole week.
How many boots you get?
2.
Okay.
But so her birthday was Friday and it didn't come until it came on Monday. So she had to wait a couple extra days. Could be worse. But
it was worth the wait. It was awesome. I love it.
So you wasn't expecting it, so.
I was not. Because you kept saying, you was like, you have another gift coming in. It came in. I'm like, okay. So I didn't, I forgot. I was like, okay, cool. I forgot all about it. But it came on Monday. Good, so thank you. So yeah,
glad you had a good birthday.
It was awesome. Yeah,
under the circumstances.
Awesome birthday. So thank you.
Cool.
You made it special. Thank you, baby.
I'll do my best. All right, so let's get into topics for this week. So you said
are you timing us?
Yeah.
Because your kids are on 10 today. Okay. Just making sure.
I'll keep the timer.
But they on 10.
You said you had a topic. Do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
You can go first.
You want me to go first? Mm-hmm. Okay. Like I said, my thing is I listen to a bunch of podcasts all the time. I'm always watching videos and stuff on the internet. So that's
Listen
my
to podcast all the
that's my source of
time.
entertainment. I don't even watch TV. If I watch
So
TV,
it's a series
I'm
or a movie.
yeah, something like that. And so I was hearing different scenarios. Like I listened to a podcast today, and it was talking about it's a married couple, and it talked about how they actually met. And when they first met, she was dating the guy's cousin, but they weren't blood cousins. They were cousins through marriage of one of his family members. And then again, I think last week there was a conversation I heard where somebody was dating, a woman was dating this guy. The guy passed away. She ended up dating his best friend and marrying his best friend after that situation, after he passed away. And I know we was watching that
that show
on the show ABC, what was it, For Life?
For Life,
The
yeah.
50 Cent show, and the guy gets locked up,
And then
and she starts dating his best friend over time. So I'm just like, when is it ever a good situation for you to date or be with like your friends, your
mate,
your
mate's
mate's ex-friend
cousin,
or ex-family member or family member, anything in that scenario? When is that? What makes that a cool thing?
Isn't it like a code though? Like there's a unspoken code.
I think there should be. There probably is a code.
Or like an
but
unspoken
what's
code. What's the line?
What's the line that, okay, this is cool? Is it a certain number of years that pass?
But I think it's like a loyalty. I think it's like loyalty and like how you. And like I was saying, like a code. I don't never think it's okay for that to happen. And then I guess it depends on the circumstances because you don't want anybody to be, what's the word? Missing out. You know, missing out on a good thing or missing out on
their soulmate.
Yeah. But it's like that's weird. So like if you're having these, or if it's like a cousin or a friend, of course you have been to gatherings together, family gatherings or events or something. I just think that's real. It's kind of odd. Like it'll kind of be like a weird vibe because if those people get together and then there's like another gathering or something going on, like I hit the mic.
There you go.
Like how would that go? Like that would be awkward.
It'll be awkward, but you would have to be ready for that awkwardness.
But then I would say then you'd have to know what you signed up for. Like you signed up for that. But I don't know if it's ever okay.
It would have to be okay at a certain point. Like
Like
maybe
somebody just like was died or something. So like if a partner died, then you know like okay.
Because a lot of times people develop that relationship because they are friends and they
know
are
the
close to that
person.
person anyway. So you can kind of see it happen, just kind of being around, comforting that person. But at the end of the day, you know, a lot of people are going to talk. So you got to be ready for those conversations and
then people gonna look at you like, oh, so they must have been messing around before.
the whole time or something. Yeah.
You're gonna hear that too. So these people they were dating cousins before or somebody's cousin.
Well, this girl, she was actually dating this one particular guy. Now she ended up meeting somebody else. She didn't know that they were cousins, but after talking to the guy,
but that's a little bit
she ended up finding out they cousins, but they weren't far along in the relationship.
Yeah.
So she could have said, "Okay, well, this is
not
too close to home. Let me."
But it's
take
not
a
like they
step
were
back."
hanging out and she knew. So I mean, I kind of like it's that she didn't know. So I wouldn't say that.
So you
was
get a
like,
pass if you don't know. Then that makes it. If you don't know, it's cool.
I'm gonna say you get a pass, but I think it's a little bit easier. Like the guy, I mean, if they don't know, and if the thing is like if you really are cool with somebody, or you will know the person that they're with or they're dating. But I think if it's something new, then you probably would know, because people want to keep stuff on the low a little bit until they kind of blossom. So, but I mean, if they didn't know, so she did. Okay, so she didn't know, but then the second cousin she met, she eventually.
She talked to him. She talked to him.
Oh.
And she found out, and then she was like, "Oh shoot, you related to so and so." But they kept it going. They got married and everything.
Wow. So I wonder how the other guy felt. The first guy. Excuse me. They talk about how he felt. They don't know how.
See, it all depends. It's like I know
and the person
dating
can say, "Oh, they don't care."
Dating
they don't
and
care.
marriage is a little different. Mm-hmm. But if you dating somebody, right? Like, say for instance, trying to think of a scenario that I've been in. Like, say for instance,
that you been in,
right? Because I was in a situation where, let's say, I dated somebody, right? Mm-hmm. And then I got with you. Mm-hmm. We got married. Mm-hmm. A friend of mine came to me and said, "Hey, you care if I date old girl?" And I think at that point it's like, well, hey, I'm married. I got kids.
Okay,
I'm good. Like, I don't.
That's what you're saying.
I don't care. So if time passes,
yeah.
and then that you know that the other person
But
is
then
cool
they
with
actually
it,
asked you. That's the difference. Like they weren't trying to be sneaky and do it behind your back.
right?
They asked like, "Hey, you cool if I go out whatever like that?" So I think that's good. Like if they ask like, "Are you okay with it?" Because they don't want you to be looking at them sideways like, "Oh, that's messed up."
But what about
of course,
everybody? Everybody else is gonna still talk. Mm-hmm. So what's more important?
But because
your
you're
homie
married,
or what the people
what
say?
everybody else say. But like I said, you could be missing out on a good thing. Mm-hmm. I think it just depends. It depends on the situation too. Like you saying, that's years and years have gone, and you have went on and whatever. So then that's different. And you wouldn't really be salty if somebody dated somebody from.
I guess it really depends on how much you care about a person too. Because it might be
If you're
somebody
really in love with them,
I
or-
talked to that person for 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
It wasn't that serious.
It wasn't that serious.
Go ahead. So, but I think that's the key part. I mean, having a conversation with the other person involved, that really can kind of
Like
dictate.
you're not trying to go behind their back, because then if you're trying to go behind their back, it's like, oh, they trying to.
That makes it bad.
Yeah, it
when
makes
you
you
go behind
look
their
bad.
back. Right. Yeah. So that's cool. So anybody out there, if you're thinking about getting in a relationship with
special somebody friend,
somebody
they
real
good,
cool,
huh?
your homegirl, your homeboy, and you debating, talk to them about it first before you make that move.
I mean,
they
in
might
that
be
we
cool
adults,
with it.
you gotta be mature about stuff too. Like I think people aren't being adults sometimes about stuff. And we have, everybody has feelings. Like I get that you want to think about, and be mindful of everyone's feelings, but you're adults. Like,
But yeah, think about if you were a friend,
and then
and somebody is coming to you like, "Hey, is it okay if I date so and so?" Now that friend could be mad, like, "Oh, why you want to date my ex?"
Right?
How long you been looking at him? How long you had your eyes on him? So that may be a reason why people don't want to have that conversation. It's not technically an easy conversation to have,
easy
unless you know that person's already moved on. Your best friend, you know the ins and outs of their relationships. You know whether they like this person, they still like that old person,
or just something
they're ready to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta. I guess it kind of varies based upon the person and the situation.
And how much time has passed too? Cause time
is a lot.
sometimes time will heal wounds. Yep.
Very, very true.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Another topic that I had. It was around cheating. I heard somebody ask this question. It said, "Can you keep a person from cheating, or is a cheater always a cheater?" Do you have any control over that?
I think some people are they'll do what they want to. Some people will do what they want to do. Like if they're like a serial. Oh, I forgot about that.
A serial cheater?
Yeah. Sorry, somebody was giving me a reminder. I forgot. Too late. Like a serial cheater, then some people are just not, like not good people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like but I think I wouldn't say that people can keep somebody from cheating. It's just that situations can make people want to go and cheat. But I don't say that you can make somebody like.
What situation would make somebody go and cheat?
Like if somebody is like either unhappy or like feel that the other person is, because some people feel like the other person is cheating, so they want to get back at the person. Like a tit for tat type situation. It could be really unhappiness. Sometimes at the bottom of it a lot of times.
But if you know that somebody is unhappy, then you can fix it, right?
You can fix it, right?
Because that says, can you stop somebody from cheating? So if you fix it, you can stop them, right?
You can actually. Yeah, you can stop it. Yeah,
So you
you
can
stop
then.
it. Yeah, I feel like you can. But it's like people gonna do. Some people just gonna. Some people are like they just. Cause I grew up with like I don't want to put my family business out there, but some people that like
Just don't say names. You good.
my family that I know they were cheating on people, right? But it's like they're cheating on them, but it's like nobody said anything, and that's not right. So if that's not right and they're doing it, but they just what they do, they didn't care. They was just cheating. So
The
it's
person that was with the person that was cheating didn't care,
they didn't know,
or they didn't know, but everybody else knew.
right?
So they knew then. If everybody else knew, then that person.
I don't
knew.
know if they knew though.
How can everybody else know, but that person not know?
I don't know.
Somebody said something to that person.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
I'll tell you.
They gonna be like,
You
hey.
probably know who I'm talking. You probably know, but
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll say it later if I don't want to say.
But the person that you're talking about, they have brothers, they have sisters, right?
Yes.
So they're brothers and sisters.
They're not telling their spouse. They're not gonna get into that. It's like
They're not telling
the spouse that they're not telling the spouse's mate that they're cheating on you. You see what I'm saying?
A brother
Oh
and
no,
sister?
not the people. You talking about the cheater, like the person that's cheating?
not the cheater, the person getting cheated on.
Nobody's telling that person. They
They have brothers and sisters, and their brothers and sisters didn't tell
They
that person.
probably didn't know. Well, they didn't know. The person that's close to the person cheating knew what they were doing to their spouse. You see what I'm saying? It's complex.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So it's like, if you know that's the type of person, you know what I'm saying? Like that person is, and they're doing it and they just don't care. I think some people just do it and they don't care. They don't think about the other person's feelings. Whereas,
I think some people do it, but some people, there are people who are programmed that way, where they just love the thrill of getting another person. It's something. I mean, at the end of the day, there's some people who have a sexual disease, a sexual illness, where they just
that's like yeah.
That's kind of far, but at the end of the day, we all know that people are going to always do what you allow them to do. So if there's no repercussions, or I know you're not going to leave me for doing it, then
they're going to do.
I'm gonna keep on doing it.
Yeah.
Because
and then some people know their other person is cheating and they don't care, and they just let them just do whatever.
I hear
seen
all
that before
the time
too.
now, even with celebrities, it's
Like
almost
the
like
side
a more
chick
of
and
a
stuff.
popular
I'm like-
thing. Like, as long as I don't know about it, as long as you keep that wherever over there,
But
don't let it come back
and
to
then
me.
girls are happy to be side chicks and stuff. I just don't see the how are you gloating about being a side chick? Like, I don't. But then it's like they got the people, they mind them. It's the way their way of thinking is so just different. They don't care. Oh, well, you buying me this? You know they
That's
buying
all they
them
care
cars.
about.
You getting me a new bag? You buying my wigs and my weave? So I'm good. But it's like,
Because most people don't want the relationship.
They
Most
don't want
people,
relationship,
they don't
yeah.
want the title. It's something that they can easily walk away
get
from.
away from, yeah.
There's no commitment.
yeah.
I'm gonna
And
give
then
you
some
this.
people don't like commitment.
You can
yeah.
give me that, and we good. So people are stuck on that.
yeah.
It makes it easy to walk away from certain situations when you don't have that commitment.
Commitment to kind of that's
That's
true.
why they enjoy it. So I'm trying to get your answer firm.
What's your answer? You ain't give me your answer. You wouldn't even you ain't give me your answer.
I was talking
You
through
was
it
talking
with
through
you.
what?
I was talking through it.
So can you
with
stop
you.
somebody from?
Can you stop somebody from cheating, or is a cheater always going to be a cheater?
I would say a cheater will always be a cheater though, because some people can be that person. But okay, they're gonna make me, have a change of heart and seek, to be a better me and a better person. So I wouldn't say that, because I think some people can change.
That is
and
true.
do good and do well, But I think that the circumstances change, and you can stop a person from cheating.
Okay. I think I agree with that.
You're so silly. You are so silly.
I think I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to rule out everybody in every single scenario, every single case.
Because you don't know, everybody got a whole different. That's the thing. Like, everybody's relationship is so different. They have different, lifestyles and different things. Like, it's just different. Some people are okay. Like the people that be having all them different wives and all that, they good with that. Hey, do your thing.
If you were
But
dealing
it's
with
only
a
me.
cheater, what would you do?
I'd be knocking heads off.
Who head are you gonna knock off?
Yours and whoever else is the person. Everybody getting their head knocked off.
But why?
Because that means that you're not faithful.
We need I don't need heads to be knocked off.
That's
I
what
need
it is. It's heads to be knocked off.
I need a rational answer.
That is rational.
What are you going to do to solve the issue if you find out there's cheating in your relationship?
Knocking heads off. What you mean? You already know about
what's that going to solve? So you think that's going to solve the problem?
That's going to solve all of it because all y'all heads about to be knocked off.
You're knocking his head off and you're knocking her head off.
Yes, everybody's head's getting knocked off.
But what if she doesn't even know what's going on? Why would you knock her head off? She will
know because her head about to be gone. So she'll know.
They're so irrational.
Well. But just be like, just try so you don't think I'm extra like crazy. Cause you know I might be ready to be like popping off. But I think like if you, it's at the end of the day, we always say it's like a communication thing. Like you have to communicate with each other and you have to talk about the why and the what. So I think it's a conversation that needs to be had. It's plenty of conversation, not just one. It has to be, yeah. Like, why are you doing this? Why do you feel like you need to be doing this?
Is there ever a good reason to?
What you mean, a good reason to?
To cheat. Is there ever a good reason to cheat?
I don't think there's ever a good reason to cheat, no. Okay. Because you have to talk, like, I think people should talk about, communicate about their feelings, about why they feel like they should go outside of the marriage to cheat. You know what I'm saying? Like why? Like what's your reasoning for wanting to do that?
But communication is only one part of it. But what if you communicate, you express yourself, and then there's no change?
And they don't understand, right? They don't get it. So that means that it may not be.
If there's no changed behavior, then the problem is going to still exist. It's going to
still be there, right? So then what do you have to do to fix that problem?
That's where the issue lies.
Right.
The person then steps out. Like, okay, we communicated, nothing happens, so I'm gonna go in these streets.
Out here in these streets.
Out here in these streets. So then, is it understood?
I wouldn't say it's understood. No, I don't be understanding why. I don't know. I'm knocking heads off, but it wouldn't be understood. Like it shouldn't be understood. Like for somebody to do that, you know. They give their permission. There has to be understanding. Like giving their permission to do it.
It's not saying that it's okay, but you have to realize where you're coming up short.
Because there's something in you too that's making that you're not fulfilling.
Exactly.
It's making them feel like they gotta right. I agree.
It's not always sexual. No.
Yeah,
but it could always be something else. But
so what that part, that void or that hole, that void, that making them feel because you have to be complete. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So I think in life we have to do a self-evaluation of some sort to realize, okay, what can I do better as a husband? What can I do better as a spouse to make my relationship better? Right. Because I always say we can always improve. We always slack in some area. We can always get better. I know we
always like, and then with us just personally, like I think we're so busy with everything else. Sometimes we kind of fall short on our, you know what I'm saying, like our kind of intimate moments and time together, spending that one-on-one time together. So,
and that's one of the reasons I actually enjoy doing the podcast because it gives us a chance.
I thought about that too, to actually talk. Yeah.
Because one thing about me, I'm not a big talker. I'm not a big talker in general. Period.
None.
If I don't have to talk for a whole week, I won't talk.
And that's why I'm surprised, like you're so outspoken in this. Out like with this because I'm the talker, right? And you're not. So that's why I was like, oh, Lamont want to do the pod, And
but I'm just it's weird though because I've always done stuff like this. When you look back, I did the podcast years ago.
Yeah, you did
with Natman and Daryl and AJ and them. I did His Image magazine, and I would go on a radio station with DJ Ronnie Ron. Did the what's it called, the His Image magazine news. So I've always been in front of the microphone and be able to talk, but I'm just not.
And be rapping and performing and stuff, and then you just don't.
I'm just not a talker in real life.
Ain't that weird?
It is strange.
Cause you really don't be like.
It's about performance face.
And then some people think like they think you don't talk. Or they be like, oh, well, he's serious. And I'm like,
the thing I really don't talk to people I don't know.
Lamont is super goofy. Like people don't know. Like you are a goofball. Like he could have me in there rolling. Like he really funny. Like, you a
It
comedian.
don't take much to make you laugh, though.
No, but you really a loud comedian. Then you be laughing at me. I'll be laughing. But you really don't talk a lot, which is
I
funny.
don't. So it is weird, but
Yeah, but that's really funny. I was like, oh, okay. And in the mornings, oh my God. You thought hang that up because you ain't gonna talk to nobody
I
at
don't talk
all.
to nobody about 10 o'clock at
It's
least.
about you be up for about 2-3 hours and then you'll talk.
My lips be stuck together.
You always say your lips be stuck together. You just don't want to talk. But it's cool.
All right, baby. You said you had a topic. Let's jump into your topic.
I did. I'm gonna see how. I don't know how to. I looked at it. I saw it before. I was like, oh, I should ask Lamont that. How do you Is it okay for your spouse to, or how do you feel about your spouse going on trips or having like going out with like a girls trip or a girls night? How do you feel about your spouse doing that? Doing those
I
things?
never seen the movie Girl Trip, but I heard some shady stuff was going on in that movie. So
I watched that movie.
I don't trust. I need to watch it just to see it,
That
but I
ain't
really
that's
don't
a
want to watch
movie.
it. No, it was some reality in that movie. I know it was some reality in that movie.
That's a movie.
I'm pretty sure it was some reality.
Womp.
I might have watched that.
So
tonight
how do you
just
feel
to-
about that? Like your spouse going on a girls trip, a girls night, or like, do you think it's okay? Do you think it's needed?
It's cool. It's cool. I don't mind it, but it has to be the right girls. Plain and simple. It's like you can't be a married woman going out with a bunch of single women.
Girls.
'Cause
I understand that.
you know what time it is.
I
Like
feel
if it's people that I know, like you have a history with, you've known for years, then that's different.
Because they know like, okay, they're not
Yeah.
gonna have her out here being crazy.
You know what's up. But definitely it'll be different.
But it has to be who it is. It has to be the right people.
It has to be the right people. Because you just know as a man, well, even as a woman, you know what situations.
But see, it's funny you say that because like your friends, like I don't mind you like hanging out with them, but I know
Back to what I said, you know
them
them from a very long
yeah.
time.
And you already know who I'm talking about. They be like, 10,000. So I'll be like, ooh, Lord, so am I gonna be hanging out with them? Okay, like but I trust you. This is my second time. Sorry, I trust you, so I know like, but I don't know what type of stuff they gonna be into. But
it's gonna be wild on that end. I just have to separate myself from what's going on in the entertainment. But I think because you both need your outlet.
I think that time is needed sometimes as far as with people with the same mindset though, and being like other married women, like people that are married, like what I'm saying, like okay, that's if you taking a trip or something like that, like a girls trip. What was that? Oh, the computer. I was like, what is that noise? But like with other females, married and things like that, just trying to get away and have a little trip. I think it's good. Yeah, I think it's good to have that type of fellowship with other people.
Fellowship.
Yeah. It's a little little fellowship.
But funny, like thinking back kind of to that. So, like when you came to school, I went to North Carolina A&T, right?
Yes.
So I was at school before you. When you decided to go to UNCG, right?
Yes.
And so you go to UNCG, and so it's your freshman year, and your roommate is your best friend that you grew up with for the longest.
Yes.
And so in my head, I remember telling P, I'm like, we gonna break up.
You thought that?
I'm like, she's in a brand new location. I already know you. You're away from your mom.
Wait, your first year in college.
Like, you away from your mom. Ain't nobody gonna tell you to be in the house, be in the dorm room, and you with your best friend.
With my bestie.
You in a relationship. She's single. I know she gonna want to go out. She gonna meet guys. Want to bring guys to the dorm room. I said we gonna break up. I said I give us a month, and we gonna break up. We broke up. We broke up in like a week, 2 weeks. You got to campus, and it was over.
Lamont.
And that just shows you two people on two different pages. I was just like a junior, so I had already kind of been through whatever.
But I was in high school. You went to college. I knew it was a wrap. I was like, it's over.
But it wasn't. When I left, it wasn't. If you remember, If you remember, we had broke up. I went to school.
Right. We broke up before.
I remember the date, October 11th. And I had went, and I think that's when I snuck you out the house. And I drove you. Was it you and TT, or I drove you to TT's grandparents' house or whatever in Kinston?
Mm-hmm.
And I think I went back to A&T. I drove, and I remember sitting in my dorm room, sitting on the floor, and we started going back together that day. I remember because I dropped you off, and we kissed in the car. You remember that?
No.
God, your memory ain't nothing.
I'm retract. I don't remember that.
Do you remember? You remember me taking you to Kinston?
No. Why would you? I'm trying to think.
You don't remember me taking you to Kinston? Call TT right now.
I'm not gonna call her right now.
You don't remember me?
You was in college and you picked me up from my mama's house?
Yes, you was in trouble. You was on punishment or something for some reason.
And Gail didn't kill me?
I don't understand it myself. But I know you was
I'm trying to think. Gail
you was
didn't
in
kill
trouble.
Me and I was in trouble.
That's what y'all told me. And I went and I picked you up. And I drove you to Kinston before I went back to A&T.
Really? I don't remember. I'm sorry.
You were so happy that I had did that for you. Because really, we hadn't been talking.
Yeah.
I think we had just kind of got up like that weekend and we had been talking. And then I called you when I got back.
These stories, boy.
I'm mad you don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to figure out how I was in trouble. I must have said I was in trouble.
You said you was in trouble. I don't think you really were. Because there ain't no way you would sneak out the house.
That's all I was saying.
But you said you was on punishment. That's what you said. You said you was on punishment. But you might have lied to me. Home? Probably lied to me.
She couldn't have been home.
I don't know. I don't think she was home. She was home.
Because she would have lit fire to my tail.
You probably
Have
lied.
you picked up the right there?
But that just shows you, like, when people are on different pages in a relationship, it's not going. It's not going to work. It's not going to work in single friends.
But she's still my bestie to this day.
You had a bunch of single friends though.
But she's still my bestie to this day though.
But that's the reason we broke up. Because your best friend was in the streets and you was in a relationship. So it just wouldn't work.
It won't working.
It won't work.
No, she's still my bestie though.
It took her a week, guys. You listen? It took her a week and a half. And we broke up.
I can't believe you.
That's sad, man.
That is not sad. You need to quit.
It's sad. But I knew it, so I expected it.
You had put that out there already.
Put what out there?
You threw it out there that we were going to break up.
No, I'm smart. I anticipated situations.
You smart.
And even in the beginning, even when we was in high school, I remember you asking me, you was like, Lamont, are we going to break up when you go to college? So you put it out. You put it in my head like, okay, she's thinking about breaking. It never even crossed my mind.
I thought because you were older than me, and that was always in the back of my head.
But I never in my life heard of people breaking up just because somebody goes to college. I didn't. You like somebody, you be with them, you make it work. It's only 2 hours, and it's not like I'm going to a different state.
Right, but I'm thinking because I was younger. I was young. You know, like you be young, so you be thinking about that stuff. Like, you know, I'm a young girl in high school. Look,
I didn't think about that
years
though.
old, like, oh, he about to go to college. You about to have all these grown, you know, girls that can do what they, in my head, do what they want to do and have freedom and blah, blah. So that's what I was thinking. Like, he about to go out here and show out. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You thought that bad about me at an early age. No.
But no, you did come and see me, though. Like I remember when my grandma died. You remember you had came?
I saw you a bunch of times.
And saw me and, you know, just to make that little special trip. I was like, oh, that's sweet.
Your memory's bad. Don't you remember, like, we dated?
Yeah, we were together here in the
whole freshman year. We dated.
Yes. But in my head, I was like...
So it's weird that it's kind of the flip. Like, for me, because we had broke up during the summertime. We broke up during the summertime. So I went to school single. So I'm in school August, September,
and then
October.
So what was you doing in August and September?
I'm turning up a little bit.
Oh, okay then.
But I realized, like, you know what? Ain't nothing like what I got back home. Like, whatever this is out here. Because I go to school.
Lamont, you need a quit.
Come on. Like,
why are you doing this?
Like, I go to school and I'm like, okay, I'm about to see all these girls from all over the country. Whatever. Right. It's about to be big. She done broke up with me, so I'm about to let loose.
Right.
So I go there for a couple of months, and it's like, I don't see nothing, ain't nothing really standing out to me that's like mind blowing. I'm like, ain't nothing here better than what I had back home. So I went and got what I had. I brought it back. And we went together the whole
I cannot with
school
this man
year
right
from
now.
October to May.
Yeah. I remember.
And then we go home and you break up with me 1 week after.
But then we got back together.
I'm like, ain't this I'm with in a relationship the
got
whole
back
time I'm in
together.
school. I could be wilding
And then
out.
I was a senior, we got back together.
Then I break up. She broke
How
up
many
with me in the
times we broke
summertime.
up?
Man, way too many to count.
God, we broke up so many times. Cause then we broke up and then we got back together again when I went.
Fingers I got.
When I was a senior, we had got back together.
But I can't remember.
11th. Yeah, a senior. And I was like, most of my senior year we were together. It was crazy though. It's funny.
Then 10 times after that.
Right. Broke up again.
In college.
Yeah. Oh, the struggle.
The struggle is real.
How
So
many
you
minutes
think
you got?
we need to end this thing in a little bit.
Yeah,
So
we can.
your thoughts on
What was the question? We done went all the way.
can your
the way
spouse
to.
like go on a
Oh, that was
trip?
me going
So
out
can
on
I,
a trip.
can I go on a trip?
It depends
with
on
the
who you're
fellas?
going with.
I mean, it depends on who I'm going
Depends
with.
on who you're going out with.
My
So you
circle-
already know who
my
your
circle
friends
members are
are.
big,
So
so-
yeah, I wouldn't mind. I already know who.
But like you
it would
said,
be.
it's healthy to have the fellowship, right?
It is a fun, good fun fellowship.
Good fun. All right, so what we want to do to end it, want to do the skin deep
Let's do
card
skinny
game.
again. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, my shirt has been like it all the time.
So we can do what, 3 cards a piece, like we did last time. Not doing the bonus one.
So you want to pick your own cards out, or you want me just to let me just do this? I just do this, just pick some off the
Same way we
top.
did before,
I think
right?
I put some on the bottom. I haven't even looked through any of this.
And I forgot too.
What did you
If you
forget?
stare the person in the eye for 10 seconds, you can pass.
You could pass.
Remember?
Oh well.
So I could have passed that last one.
No, you could not have.
I don't think we should pass anything though.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think we're an open
might
book.
as
We
well.
should be able
We
to
should.
talk about anything.
Why not? You want me to
Grown
go
folks.
first? I go. I do one like
Like
spades.
grabbing your own.
You do one. Look at who I said I feel like spades. Well, you gonna have. You know my hands ain't but so big.
I'm trying to slide it.
I feel like I hear the phone ring. Did you hear that?
Nope.
Oh,
Your ears ringing.
could be. You gonna put some music on this part? Are we trying to? There's got to be an easy way. Okay. And we are playing the Skin Deep at theskindeep.com, right?
Indeed.
And this is the long-term couples edition.
Long term.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Opposite of short.
Oh, go ahead, baby.
All right,
So
so
who
we
gonna
asked you
ask
a
the first
question.
question? You gonna ask me first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you asked me first last time. So.
I did. Okay.
This says, how do I touch you?
Oh,
How do I touch you?
you touch me. I guess like sweet, softly. You don't like. You're not like a gentle. Like you're not a rough person. Except for, but just
tell
on
me
a
I'm rough.
regular. Yeah. But you touch like most of the time you touch me like, you know, nice. I think sometimes you're heavy handed though. You don't understand. You be heavy handed with some stuff. But you have a sweet touch.
I'm
See?
heavy handed with?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Like you be heavy handed. Like if we playing or something like that, like if you were to pull something, you real like
Oh, what?
like let's say we playing around or something like that. If I have like a shirt or a hat or something of yours and I'm playing around, you'll grab. But you real like you be rough.
It hurts?
Yeah, that's rough. But you like if you just, you know, touching me or we just on a regular basis, I think you
I
have a
know
gentle
that.
touch. But you
Try to be more gentle then.
yeah, you heavy handed. You
I'm not-
tell
I'm not
you
been
tell
told
me
that
I'm
I'm
heavy handed.
heavy-handed.
You are heavy handed.
I don't know.
You heavy handed.
Oh, but you remember when, what was it? Flag football season?
Uh-huh.
And we were playing the championship game. And who was we had scored. And I went and get that girl a high five and she fell on the ground.
Right. You heavy handed. That girl fell on the ground
I didn't
on
even,
her back.
I didn't even know that she fell.
And
I
I'm
was
like,
just yeah,
and I'm running behind. I'm like, oh shoot, I done picked her up off the ground. I'm like, I'm so sorry. She's like, it's okay. Yeah, you get her a high five, not her whole body just flipped, bloop, on the ground. She fell on her back.
I saw it later on video, but I didn't even know it. I was just like,
Yeah, in the moment, yeah. She did. But she busted her whole butt, back, everything. Mm-hmm. She was like on her back. Bloop. Now I'm coming up. I was like, I'm sorry. She's like, he didn't even know. I said, he got no clue. You running.
No clue at all.
That's funny.
On to the next person.
Next. Okay. What do you think our current challenge is trying to teach us?
Well, that's tough because I don't know what our current challenge is. What do you think our current challenge is? You tell me what our challenge is and I can answer.
Ooh, I don't know.
Our current challenge. What do you think is our challenge?
I don't know. We've been doing really good though, baby.
I think we've
I'm
been
proud of
doing
us.
good.
I'm trying to think.
I mean, the current challenge, the biggest one right now is skins. I can't hardly get no skins.
Oh, you can.
Like, the kids are always home.
Now, and then with school too, I can't
school
even come home
being
on
out.
lunch break now.
So she can't come home on a lunch break and give me some. Like, normally the kids, we try to get them in the bed like 9:30. But,
can't.
I mean, with school being the way it is
It's
right
out
now with
They're
Corona.
at school, and then like
So they kind of be up late. So sometimes if I can get them in the bed early, like 9:30, 10 o'clock, okay, cool. They be asleep in an hour because they play so hard throughout the day.
They
So
go
we can
sleep
just shut
at.
the door and
You
kind
put
of
Chip
get
to the
some.
bed though. He's sleeping like 2 minutes.
He gonna go to
He
sleep, but
gonna
it's
sleep.
Abel and Titus.
Abel and Tata.
Especially Abel. Abel stay up to 2 o'clock in the morning, 3
He's
o'clock.
a night hawk.
Easy. So I mean that's the biggest thing. I need some skins.
And then I run out to see if they sleep or something like that, trying to close the door and trying to be discreet.
Because the thing is, they ain't coming to our room.
They not.
Abel and Titus ain't coming to our room at all.
Tata might though. You know what? You remember he said?
Tata come to the room if he
had a bad dream.
a bad dream. His nose will start bleeding out the blue.
Yes, because he had sinuses.
But that's very rare.
Yeah.
But that night he came to the room talking about he had a bad dream. I about to punch him in his chest.
That was like 2 weeks ago. He said, I can't go to sleep. I'm
I keep saying
I
things.
can
Like, what are you saying?
And Lamont be like, no nonsense. Like,
What are you talking about?
Lamont ain't gonna do no comforting. Like, he ain't gonna be like,
I'm
he
trying
like,
to get down to the bottom
he
of
like,
it.
get out. Like, why are you in here? What is wrong? It was just so funny.
What was it? It was a while back, like
That
last
thing,
year.
yeah, that
What's
thing,
it called? You know-
Nemo,
Me-
Mimo.
I don't know what it's called. Start with an M though.
But it was like this scary face.
I'm
and
like,
he
did you watch
saw
it?
That's
Did
why I
you
was
see
like,
on
did you see a
TV?
video?
Did you watch the video?
It's like, no, it just came to my mind.
I'm like, where did you see that? My friend showed me on his phone. I'm like, what? Man,
And it was like 12 o'clock at night. It was so
it's
random.
so random.
He coming, I'm like, what is wrong with you? And he just crying. I'm like, what is happening? I'm like, you're tired. And
I
you
said,
need
man,
relax
go back
and
to bed.
He did.
I said, hey, say a prayer. I did. You know what? I actually went back in the room with him and I said a prayer with him.
Yeah.
And I said, anytime you thinking of something
Like
bad,
a night, yeah.
just say a prayer and it'll be all right. And I said a prayer with him. But I actually had to go back to the room to do that because first I'm like, get out of here, man. Go to bed.
What is wrong with you?
You're tripping right
Like,
now.
what? You see what, Titus?
Because I didn't even know what you're talking about.
we were
Like,
like
Moby,
sleep.
what?
Yeah, we
What
were
is that?
sleeping. That was funny. Now that I think about it, but yeah.
Yo, kids.
But that's the thing. I guess it's trying to make it's hard making time right now. Woo.
It ain't hard. You
But
just
for
gotta
them
do
to
it.
get in.
Because that time the
Gotta
problem
go to
is
the basement.
I fall
We'll
fall
go
asleep
to-
before
Oh,
you.
you be asleep. You get in the bed.
So
go
you
to
gotta
sleep.
take some initiative and be like, okay.
Don't be putting it all on me.
If I was up,
And the one morning
if I
we
was
had
the
to go
last
and go to
person,
the guest
if I was the
room
last
one day and
person to wake up,
Don't do that.
if I was the last person to go to sleep, I would okay. The coast is clear. Let me go ahead and get
And
her
wake
up.
you. Okay. You want me to wake you up
But
out
you
your
be
sleep?
you will wake up the next morning. I was up to 3 o'clock in the morning. You was up 3 o'clock in the morning and you
over
ain't
there
touch
snoring.
me.
You over there snoring.
Come
But you know,
on.
like you be sleeping good. I be feeling bad. I'm like, I know he was tired because I be
Hey,
feeling bad sometimes to wake
I'm
up out your
gonna
sleep.
sleep even better after I jump them bones. Trust and believe. You can wake
I be
me
like,
up
he
out of
be
my
asleep.
sleep any time
I be
of the
feeling
night.
bad. I know, baby.
Anytime.
I know, baby. But you be sleeping so good.
Anytime.
sometimes.
Let me reiterate.
Anytime.
Reiterate.
You are fun.
Anytime you can wake me up out of my sleep. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
You're gonna go back. You will. And I'll be
after
up.
I get off.
You go to sleep for
Whose turn is it to ask you a question?
Is it mine? Because I have to.
Oh, you asked me about the our challenge. And our challenge
Okay, because so you're
skins.
The skins.
Fill in the blank. We made it this far because blank. We made it this far because blank.
Of God.
Hey, that's exactly what I was thinking. So,
of God and favor.
good answer.
Yeah, of God and favor at the end of the day. And I think, too, a lot of people don't know, I think we're spiritual, we're religious people.
Not religious.
Not really, we're spiritual.
More spiritual than religious. I have a song called I Don't Care About Religion.
Religion, that's right, you do.
I don't care about religion.
So yeah, we're
religion
more
divides
spiritual
people.
It does. So we're spiritual people, and I think we know, like we have, as far as we know, like we pray for each other. We don't pray as together as we should.
No, we don't.
Cool. But we know we make sure we go to church and we, talk about the word and stuff like that. So I think as far as that, just staying grounded, in the word and knowing, God is the head. So I think that helps us, maneuver throughout life and the challenges in life as well.
At the end of the day, that's favor. Our foundation. At the end of the day,
and we got favor. I don't care what nobody said. We have favor with everything. We work hard for stuff, and nothing ever comes easy to us. So anything we always want, like really, like we have to work hard. And I think when we do that, we appreciate it more.
Right.
Because nothing like for example, we apply for a job, or if we want a house or something, we have to work extra hard than everybody else. And it just,
it's always an obstacle.
It's always like we can never just, this was easy. It never happens that way for us ever. And it's always been like that. And I think it's just because like we have the favor, like we know we're going to have it. We know we're going to get it. It's just that we have to work extra hard to get it. And then we appreciate it so much more. Yeah. So, yeah.
I just think too, man, like the best thing that ever happened to us, Pastor Lockett.
That's it.
I miss him so much, man.
I don't care what nobody say. That right there,
Pastor
he was
Lockett.
He was the
man sent from God, man.
Mm-hmm. We
he
always
just poured into us so much. Even at church, man, Evangel, that was like the best fellowship that we ever.
I don't think we're ever gonna have people, friends like.
That's a problem. Now we go to churches now, and it's like we can never get that same experience.
Yeah, like because we had like a group. They had like the small groups, and we had like a group of friends. And we still talk to them in like a couple of couples. Like we still see them and, and everything. So like just to have them around, and we had moved and stuff, life happens. But
just being in the early stages of marriage, having small kids, that was able to kind of steer us in the right direction. Just kind of listen to his word and what he poured into us. So definitely miss him.
And he also had like nuggets from marriage. Like I have some notes I have from like just nuggets for like being married. We should go over those one day. Like just
you still have them?
Like just like from his sermons and stuff, like what to do and how like finances and what just all that stuff. He would do like marriage seminars for like the married couples.
That time we went to the clubhouse in his neighborhood and did that.
It's just and he just poured so much into us. So yeah, that was he was there. He the one.
It was the truth. It was the truth. Rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace. He was the
pivotal
that dude
piece.
Right there. Yep.
So who turn is it?
Mine.
Okay.
What smell reminds you of me? That's different. What smell?
I'm gonna say something to be funny, but
you were about to say something.
It would have been too much. But fruit.
I hope you choke off that drink you drinking all. I hope you just choke.
But no, because the lotion and stuff that you wear all the time, it always smells like fruit, something fruity. So I would have to say fruit, a fruit basket.
You so whack. What's the next question you're ready to I cannot.
What's a decision we've made that changed the course of our relationship? What's a decision we've made that changed the course of our relationship?
Ooh, I would say moving, maybe. I gotta think about it a little bit. I would say moving to another state.
How did that change the relationship?
The reason I would say, that is because it's like we were uprooted, I think, a lot, and we put a lot of stress on ourselves with moving from like Georgia to Florida. And I think that we were still, good, but I think it kind of put like a lot of like what we were, like our comfort zone was gone. So we didn't have those outlets of like friend. It was just us.
Right.
And we didn't have like so I think it made us depend on each other more than what we probably would have if we were in North Carolina, if that makes sense, because it was just us.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think moving here the same with Georgia, we were still away from everybody, but a little bit closer, but still away. But I think just us kind of keeping ourselves like kind of in the forefront. Mm-hmm. A lot of times are trying to just support one another because I think it was tough.
Yeah.
And then having kids.
No, it's actually.
I think
this tattoo that I got. Mm-hmm. With your middle name on it, on the rose. Mm-hmm. That was one of the reasons I got this tattoo.
Why?
Cause I remember, like, when my job situation happened, and they gave me the option where I could work from home, or I could move to another location or whatever, or I could just take the severance package. Mm-hmm. And I decided, I think I want to go to Florida. And you were like, let's do it. And I feel like some people in that situation, everybody might not be ready to do that. Mm-hmm. Some people, they might want to stay nearby their family or whatever, just be close to home. But you was really supportive, and you was like, okay, you want to go with it, then let's do it. And I felt like, okay, it's just us now, because we don't have our support system.
Yeah,
we don't have that back. It's just me and you. And I just kind of felt like, okay, was she all in, then I know this is just us. And that's what made me get this. I'm like, okay, well, it's just us right now. And that was just my way of showing it. Never tells you that, but that's the reason I got it.
Oh, yeah, it was a tough move though. I'm like, and a lot of people are like, how did you? Because I speak to some people and they're like, dang, like y'all moved here, like, oh, why did you move? Or like how was it moving away from like your family? And I know some people that moved away and went back home. You know what I'm saying? Because your comfort zone is all. But it's like you have to have that. Just gotta stay. What's the word? Keep your. What's the word? I don't know how to explain
keep the faith. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's tough though. So
it was tough. It wasn't easy.
It was not.
But we made it work.
We made it. One question.
Last one. Don't laugh too hard. I hope it's an easy one.
Well, it's kind of easy. What's the benefit of us staying together? What's the benefit?
We get more tax breaks.
Gotta pay taxes back. Shoot. I'll answer with that. That's another discussion for another day.
The benefits of us staying together. Isn't it always better to be together? To have a happy house? So our kids can see.
I thought when you say that, what's that song? It's cheaper to keep her. That old song. When you say it,
it is cheaper to keep her.
I just thought about that when you said it. Like,
is it cheaper to keep her?
Yeah, it's cheaper to keep her. It's an old song.
I know it's an old song. I'm trying to think. Is it really cheaper to keep her?
That was old school.
Because you spend a lot of my money.
Oh my God.
If I was single, I might have more money.
You have more money in the bank, wouldn't you?
I probably would, now that I think about it.
Well, guess what?
Well, I might need to do another song.
Guess what?
Cheaper to ditch her. Cheaper to ditch her.
What you about to say, fool?
What was the question?
What was the benefit of us staying together?
The benefit of us staying together is because there's a scripture somewhere in the Bible that says iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
And you are the iron to my iron. So we sharpen each other. And we're building a kingdom that I can never build alone.
Okay.
Our kids see
us
as God wanted it to be.
Right.
they see how a man
You talking like
should
that.
treat
Come
his
on.
woman.
You talk regular because you are.
That is regular.
Oh, you thought you reading a poem. Like you just talk regular.
I think that's the drinks kicking in. But
You're the quiet storm voice. I'm sorry.
You get the gist of what I'm saying, and I know that I couldn't be where I am without you. And I think it's safe to say you couldn't be where you are without me.
That's true.
We are a team.
We are a team
that works together to get where we want to be. And I think we're both are better off because of that. So you can't have Michael Jordan without Scottie Pippen.
Good. We push each other good too.
We do.
Yeah.
We're a good balance.
Yeah.
So is that good enough answer for you?
I guess I take it.
Because we're at an hour.
Oh Lord.
And we're supposed to do like 45 minutes.
And then
so
April's supposed to cook, so we can hurry up.
He is?
It's almost like
So we hope you guys enjoyed this episode number 15 of Keeping the Knot Tied podcast. Again, we always appreciate y'all support. We appreciate the comments, the retweets, and all that kind of stuff. So continue to listen. You know where to find us: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. Keeping PS. Yep, right where she's pointing on Instagram. So please follow us and show some support.
Yes.
So I guess we'll see you next time. Episode number 16. Keep Not Tied podcast. Peace.